Hey everyone, my name's Alistair, and welcome back to another episode of The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. Last time we failed. We didn't do very well. Actually, you know what? We did boss rush, didn't we? With Lazarus. We've done something with Lazarus. We failed 2 separate runs. This time we're going to try and win one. I'm going to do greed mode next run, I think. I'd like to try and just get a successful Satan run done. It didn't end up working with Lazarus, unfortunately. So what I'm thinking of doing is we'll maybe try another Eden run. This really could go either way. This could be another fail, it depends. We started off with Spider Mod, great tears, great damage. Well, not great, but good damage. Above average speed. Okay, is this the rerolls enemies one? It is, okay. So you can see because of Spider Mod, I think it's the first time we've had it, we can see our enemies... Oh, just take in from me, that's a great item. We can see our enemies' health, which is, really quite an interesting development. I think it's the D8 that we have, although I'm not certain. That's what you get when you mix the words sure and certain. Being certain about something. So, yeah, I'm not certain about that. But it re-rolls enemies into other enemies. It's not an item I'm particularly keen on. I thought that might get both. It didn't get that, unfortunately, but we can now move that towards this TNT. And Steven, a damage upgrade. Fantastic. Okay, this is going well so far. I'm happy about this. What have we done with Eden? Just Mum's Heart. Just Mum's Heart. Okay. Yeah, I'll spend a bomb to get a bomb and maybe a few coins. Wow, just spiders. Right, let's just move down. Widow, easy enough fight. God, easy enough fight and takes damage. Yeah, not my best. That's okay though. That's okay. I guess that's karma, really, isn't it? Wooden spoon, little speed upgrade. Good first floor. Not much more to say than that. Already feeling more confident about winning a run than I did last time. But I think the reason I failed both of the runs with the Lazarus one last time was just because I tried to do too much both times. I should have thought about it for a second and realized that I probably wasn't ready for boss rush in the first one, and I wasn't ready for hush in the second. That's really all it comes down to. I had good runs and let the hype kind of take me away. So I guess that's the lesson learned, is to perhaps be a bit less hasty in trying to, do things. But this is a horrifying room, isn't it? But hey, this is going really well. This room's ended up going way better than I could have hoped. Nearly got hit there, but it's okay. We can head in here. Sticky bombs, I don't really give a shit about the kind of bomb they are. It doesn't make much of a difference to me, but I'm happy to just have 5 bombs, really. This is great damage. I didn't mention that we have the, what's it called? Is it flatworm? The flatworm trinket? What's that? Tonsil? I think there's something to do with unlockables in Tonsil. Alright, give me one... Nah, I won't Google it. I'll just keep Tonsil about. I feel like if you get a hit enough with this item or something, you get like an orbital or something along those lines, but the orbital ends up counting towards your item count. I know I said count twice there, but there's something along those lines, and I don't remember it quite well enough. So we'll use a bomb here. But there's something along those lines, so I'm going to, obviously I'm going to try not to get hit as much as possible in this run, but I'm going to keep the Tonsil, just in case. I'm sure the last time I 100%ed this file, I had to spend ages doing runs looking for the Tonsil to try and get that unlock. There's the weirdest memory about that. Infamy, thank you. I know maybe I'm meant to be taking damage with Tonsil, but just in case something good comes out of it, I'll take it for the entirety of this, and I won't switch it out for anything, even if it's good, like Cancer or Curved Horn. I don't think we've unlocked Curved Horn yet, actually, but For these, again, like, I don't think I'm going to take either. I've not been taking many devil deals recently, but there's not been much I've considered worthwhile, but perhaps I'm just being more conservative with my health because I'm, you know, recording it and people are watching it. But yeah, damage-wise, I'm happy. Health-wise, I'm happy. Tears-wise, I'm very happy. This is going really well. Speed-wise, and I mean that both in terms of how quickly the run's going and our speed stat, all good. Very little to complain about so far. This is great. We'll not rush, though. Again, as much as, you know, it'd be great to get things like Boss Rush and Hush out of the way, I think I've learned a lesson from last time that unless I'm feeling like it's actually the right thing to do, not just a vague possibility, to just leave it, because you'll get other opportunities. But we'll see. Don't want to think too much about how this is going to go, because we might not get any more damage or tier upgrades the whole time, and every item might be Curse of the Tower. So, we'll see. Yeah, I'll spend a little bit of that. That's probably worth it. Emperor's pretty nice. I am obviously going to backtrack to find the shop and the item room, because I've not explored this floor at all, really. I'm not going to use the Emperor on... Oh, just use that, why not? Oh, that was a mistake. I ended up just getting harder enemies. I thought, oh, let's try it. Let's try. Why don't we use that while we're waiting? I shouldn't have used that while we were waiting. I can't even remember what I was going to say now. How do I possibly kill this guy? Right. This is going to take about 10 years. I'm sorry. Cool. Wow, that was boring. So now, I can't even remember what I was saying. It's fine, it's fine. Let's just keep going. We'll re-roll this once. No. BFF, I mean, could potentially be nice, but probably not necessary. The item room is more important. We'll head down. Oh, this might be a library. I think it has to be a library, actually, doesn't it? Maybe it does have to be a library. We'll see. We'll go in. I'd love to get a different active item. Get rid of this bloody item enemy reroller. It's the Bible. Fantastic. Emperor. We'll just take Emperor, yeah. Emperor could come in handy. The Bible, unless we find anything better, is, you know, handy for the mum fights. I think, though, if you use the Bible on the Satan fight, you actually just lose. I think you might die immediately. I don't know if that's like a weird kind of urban myth, like Mew hiding under the truck in Vermilion City, but I think that is true. Hourglass we'll pick up and then put back. We'll head in here. Why not? It's a 6 room. I don't want to. I like this run. That would re-roll everything to do with my run. Like, I'd have an entirely different set of items and blah, blah, blah. But generally, they're quite interesting to use, but I'm actually quite happy with this run, and I don't particularly want to lose it, so... Oh, poor damage, but that's okay. I'll use the moon and then come back to that room to find the Emperor. That's not bad. We'll, again, blow up 2 of them, just... Oh, wow. 12 cents. It's pretty decent. Yeah, we'll head back up to get the Emperor, and then we'll just move on. We have a bit more money to spend, so we could re-roll the shop once more, but I'll just wait until we're at the next shop. Who are we fighting here? Champion Peep, okay. It wouldn't be my choice, but it will be fine. Again, one thing that's often quite nice is in this particular version of the Peep fight, you see, I walk into it. You know when you walk into it, it's strange how that happens. Is getting rid of one of the sets of rocks makes the whole thing a much easier proposition. So it's often worthwhile spending the bomb, and in my opinion at least. Will we get him before he jumps? I doubt it. Nah, that's okay. One more. Fantastic. That was an okay fight. I took more damage than I would have liked to, of course, but hey, maybe I should have re-rolled. We'll see. Okay, let's try up. Now, I can't move into this room without that happening, so you've got to be careful. Wait. Oh, right. You got to be quite careful there, but yeah, okay. That ended up going quite smoothly. We have a, I think, deceptively strong run. The tiers themselves aren't amazing, but the tier rate's fantastic. So, going pretty well. There's a chance sometimes when you start Eden runs that, like, they're not, like, guaranteed losses by any... I mean, almost every Eden run you get is winnable, technically. But, you know, not all runs are born equal. Sometimes you get really, really nasty ones where your tier stat and damage stat are just so fucking abysmal. BFF again. God, take a hint. But this ended up being a really nice one. I will take Sackboy because Sackhead, sorry. Because it's really good. It's gonna give us lots of coins and lots of fun item treats. Let's keep moving though. Still no item room. I really want Polyphemus. Not necessarily in this run, just to turn up. Whoa. I'm gonna use the Bible to fly over and collect all this shit. Hierophant, fantastic. Pretty much the perfect room. I might go back and re-roll the shop, actually. See if I can spend a bit more. I'm actually gonna fly in here as well. I'm gonna beat the enemies first before... I said before I was gonna do anything else, but... Guppy's head. Oh, do I take it? Or do I just... I don't know. Well, if I have to pick before I leave, otherwise I'm not gonna be able to get back to the Bible. I'm gonna take the Bible. Isn't that weird? Imagine taking the Bible over Guppy's head. What kind of reprobate behavior is that? Yeah. I guess that's what I'm doing. I think there was maybe other stuff I could have flown over to. I'll take that for 7. This means that we don't actually have to spend... pardon me. We don't have to spend keys on anything really anymore. Okay, that's cruel. I'm going to take Hive Mind and then build up either a charge or some coins by a battery, and then I'm going to go back and get Guppy's head. Because if you have Hive Mind, it's not really even a question. Guppy's head is the right option with Hive Mind. So... yeah, okay. We're gonna have to do that. I was mainly wanting the Bible because we didn't have flight, and you know, it'd be a nice way to just kind of do the mum fights totally stress-free. But it's gonna be a much larger positive for the run on the whole if we manage to have Guppy's head with Hive Mind. But have we been to the item room? No, we haven't. I'm almost considering going in the curse room as well, now that we've got one Guppy item. Just for the chance of getting another. You know, it's pretty unlikely, but it's worth a shot. We have quite a lot of health, so 2 keys. We don't need keys anymore, but again, it's fine. There'll be things like chests and double key rooms and blah blah blah, where it'll all still come in handy. I wouldn't mind a few more bombs though, if I'm being honest. But yeah, I'm happy enough with this run. Again, I'm not saying we're going to do it, but we're probably on time for boss rush. But yeah, it depends. I think we'd maybe have to get quite a bit stronger before I'd feel comfortable doing it. On this run. But you know, there's still space for that to happen. Luck down, brilliant. That's exactly what I was hoping for. Blood bag, thank God. We've played this enough times now to have unlocked blood bag. There it is. It's a health upgrade and a speed upgrade. It's one of the other items that you can get from Kane's Other Eye. I don't even know what it does. Who cares? I'm just going to use... No, I'm not going to use the Emperor. I'm going to be patient. Hard room, that one, to get through. Kane's all right, yeah. I think it does something to do with the map sometimes, but I'm not even that sure. And it shoots as you shoot sometimes, but again, it's not great. It's probably worth it just to go in. No harm done, really. Gotta remember to go pick up Guppy's head here. Okay, now let's see who we're fighting. It's just Gertie. That'll be totally fine. Again, we are quite strong, and Spider Mod's helping us out with the occasional poison and burn. So, all good. Gertie is an easy fight, it just takes a wee while. I really like having Spider Mod. It doesn't actually, like, you know, it doesn't do loads, but there's something about being able to see how much health an enemy has. Obviously, you could always see it for the bosses, but, like, generally, it's something quite satisfying. Yeah, I'll take experimental treatment because of the spawn chances. More damage, but, ooh, that's a nice wee set. What will I take? I think you have to take Holy Mantle. You've unlocked a Forgotten Horseman. Ooh. I know, you know, this makes the tonsil thing more complicated, but it's just too good an item to pass up. That ended up going really well, because I'm actually going to just Emperor out, fight the cage. I really don't like this enemy. It's one of my least favorite bosses in the game. Perhaps least? I don't know if I could say least, but it's up there. And this is, again, a unpleasant champion form. If you're, like, really weak, fighting this guy is a nightmare. Whoa, easy, partner. I mean, we've got an okay run, and it's still a struggle. But we must be... Yeah, there we go. Another angel room, that's fantastic. Oh, holy light, hello. This is going very well. So we're obviously going to go back and explore now. I know we've not got really bombs to spare, but I just was pretty sure that was a... And I've got quite a lot of red hearts, actually. This is a nice run. Again, I'd like to find the shop, but if we find just the item room, I'd be content to just head back to the next floor. Again, I'm not saying that this is boss rush worthy yet, but it's nice to have the option. Ooh, I nearly stood on those. Thanks, Holy Mantle. I owe you one. I'm almost considering if it is worth standing on them, because there's a lot of good stuff there in the middle. I think I might. I think I might deliberately take damage. Well, what I'll do is Oh, infamy. Wow, I'm getting reprieves here. What I'll do is I'll leave and come back, and then I can Holy Mantle over initially. And then I'll... do you know what? There's no excuse. I shouldn't have taken Little Baggy, because it means that I don't get... what do I get? I don't get cards as drops anymore. But it's fine. The pill we got was speed down, so that's perfect. In a way, it kind of is. It's having a bit less speed when you're this fast is almost nice. Is this what Kane's other eye does? Because now I can see the map. Parts of the map. I don't know. No, I don't think it is. I think that's just from having explored, actually. Weird. Pretty stupid thing to say. Okay, I'm happy to just go back to the boss room after I head to the item room here. And we'll do shop on the next floor. What have we got? Mum's Razor. It's worth taking, but, you know, it's like an orbital. It doesn't... It's not great. Hematemesis isn't exactly what I'm after right now, thanks. So now we're just going to head back. Again, 2.5 minutes to beat the next floor. If we want to do boss rush is a fairly reasonable proposition, but we'll have to see. Holy Mantle means free curse room access. That's pretty nice. I Can See Forever is also pretty good. Head up here, it was not the right choice, but thankfully Guppy's head is OP, to say the least. Oh, okay. Yeah, pretty nice. Holy Light. This is a good run. We've kind of had almost exclusively good runs recently, which is really strange, because that is not usually how this game works. The bad times are coming, just you wait. But again, we have fewer items to mess it up, but in the sense as well, fewer items to make it interesting, because we're still in the process of unlocking. That was nice. Thanks, Kane's Other Eye. Wow. First time I've ever thought that was a useful item. Yeah, okay. We want Holy Light, ideally, to kill this guy off. Come on, where's the proc? Are you kidding? No Holy Light procs in this whole time. Wow, just the one. That was poor. Okay, that was an unpleasant enemy experience. What's this? I Can See Forever will save. Funny enough, I've not come across one of the secret rooms yet, or I've not seen one at least. Which is strange, isn't it? Moving about in rooms like this is hellish. Okay, let's head here. 1 minute until boss rush. I think it's perhaps a bit out of our remit now, unfortunately. We could really rush, but I'm not going to do that. I guess I could play it a bit. Maybe this will help with the tonsil thing. I don't know. I guess I'll just play it a while. Ah, see, now this tonsil thing has appeared. If I use Hematemesis, it'll give me a few more coins, a few more hearts. And I'll play it a few more times. It's good to have the money, isn't it? So I think what this might mean now is, having got that tonsil thing, I'll check after the run if I remember, is now that counts as an item, technically. And I won't have to ever do that again. It's the kind of thing that if you didn't really know that you had to do that, how would you? It's quite tough. No tinted rocks there? Okay. Yeah, obviously we've missed boss rush, but that's totally fine. It doesn't have to, it's not the be all and end all. Is that a phrase? You know, sometimes you say things and you have no confidence if it's actually the English language. But yeah, it's not the alpha and omega, shall we say, of any given run. We will not miss out too much by not doing boss rush. We still have options to do Hush, to do potentially even the Void if we're afforded the opportunity, but whether we will is a different matter entirely. But yeah, we're going to do plenty of Eden runs. I'm sure boss rush will happen organically at some point. No need to worry about it at this current moment. Not a nice button press. Managed to avoid them all unscathed, which was pretty pleasant. Another 6 room. I'm sorry, but I don't want to. Another time, maybe, but not this run. Bad guess. Yeah, God, I'm gonna have to take it at some point, aren't I? I don't like this item. In fact, I hate this item. I'm almost considering re-rolling now I've taken it. What it does is it basically, everything is drawn towards you, enemies included, and it makes it an unpleasant situation, shall we say. Somebody's telling me this is going to be a greed fight or something, this shop. Hey, thanks. We'll take, there's options. We'll take that as well. I'll blow you up, just, you know, for the sake of it. I'll let the flies deal with them. And I'm going to donate all of the available money I have. Okay. It's not much, it turns out. What was this? Bad gas. Okay. So... nah, I won't reroll. Another time. But a strange attractor is... there's a lot of items which you would consider, like, you know, annoying or, you know, not takes, or like, oh, you know, it doesn't really do much. And there are a few items which you'd consider actively bad. And, you know, it depends on the situation, but I think you can see what it's doing to enemies like this, horrible enemies like that. I think Strange Attractor is one of the few items in the game that I would consider actively bad in most circumstances. So you're probably asking, well, why the fuck did you take it then? And the answer is, I don't know. I don't know why I did. I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, this was a bad idea. There was no good. Oh god, there was no good reason to take it. There'll be chances later in the future where I'll pick it up and I won't notice the negative impact as much. But I don't know. There's like a, you know, I guess there's a gland in your brain called the fuck it gland, and I just thought, fuck it, why not? And that's all there is to it. It was a mistake, but hey, whether it will end the run or not is yet to be seen. I'm hoping no, but probably yes. Hematemesis could actually... okay, it ended up giving me the same amount of hearts. But you just, like, I just want to shoot in a straight line, it won't let me, because of the Strange Attractor. Oh, it's so frustrating. What a mistake. Okay. Bomb Fistula will be absolutely fine. I take that back. The bombs are going to mess me up. Oh, Lord. I don't know if you can tell. I don't know if it's more obvious if you've either played the game a lot or if you're, you know, playing actively right now. But those bombs were not acting normally. Oh, God. I guess Strange Attractor is like a kind of, you know, hard mode. It makes the game more challenging, that's for sure. Balls of Steel is nice. I'm not even sure if we really needed it, but it's still nice to know it exists, at least. Gotta keep remembering to use Guppy's head. What the fuck is this room? I'm not sure I've ever seen this room. Wow, okay. How bizarre. Well, I guess that's that room done? I don't know what to say about that. This is probably a secret room. Yeah, cool, cool. Oh, wow, thanks. That's nice. I was hoping for, like, a cricket's head or something. That would have been the icing on the cake, but... thank God for Holy Light there, because I was like, oh, I don't know how long I can dodge those lasers. Again, on the womb, we're going to be trying to get down pretty much as quick as we can. I'm not one for wasting time here. So, yeah, not rushing per se, but probably not taking... I'm just trying to find the exit and very little else. Oh, there's another gurgling just there. And we're good. I will do a quick cursory glance around for Tinted Rocks. When you blow up 100 Tinted Rocks, I think it is, you gain the opportunity to... well, you unlock an item called Small Rock, which you get from Tinted Rocks as well. There's a chance that instead of, like, the Soul Hearts or whatever that we've been getting, you can also get an item. And the Small Rock is really good. It's a speed down, but it's a good damage upgrade. And it comes in really handy. So I feel like we must be near the 100 mark for Tinted Rocks blown up. So we should be unlocking that quite soon. And it'll be nice when we do. Tammy's head. I'm going to stick with Guppy's head. We had a failed Tammy's head run last time. Imagine failing a Tammy's head and Brimstone run. Isn't that ludicrous? We can go in here again because of Holy Mantle. It's a shame that we can't take them, but that's okay. I'm not going to use it this floor, but next floor I'm going to use I Can See Forever. Oh, God, close. This is one of the worst possible rooms to have with Strange Attractor. I think, even though, like, Strange Attractor tears are really bad, Like, our tier, you know, our damage is okay. We have full health. We've got a good active item. I think we would have to mess up to lose this run. To lose it. But I'm not gonna do Hush. I'm not gonna do anything else. I'm just gonna try and beat the Satan fight. That's my only aim for this run. I'll take Pentagram, and it has to be Seraphim, really, doesn't it? Seraphim is probably in my... I think, who's better as a familiar? Rotten Babies may be better, and Little Brimstone perhaps, but Seraphim is probably my next favourite familiar. It shoots what are essentially Sacred Heart shots, which you'll know from the last episode if you watched that one. So it can be really good, actually. Oh God, Strange Attractor, man. Why did I take that? For the gram. So now we're just aiming to get to the end of this floor, hoping that we don't take the wrong turn at every possible juncture. Nice to have the secret rooms opened up for us, because it might give us some kind of shortcuttage. Right. We'll just let the flies take care of you when you turn up. Fantastic. Thank you, flies. Okay. Well, I'm going to blow both of these up. I know I'm not going to use them. I'm gonna use all of these, actually. Imagine using the Key Beggar legitimately. That's just Butterbean, that sucks. But yeah, I am using the Key Beggar legitimately, as it turns out. We've got 24 keys, well, 18 now, and we're not going to use them. We're not going down to Hush. We might as well get some utility out of them. Guppy's Collar, that makes it worth it. We might get one more Guppy item from you. I doubt it, but... And we are going to use the Demon Judgment as well after I've done this. Just both bad gas, okay. And that's just coins. Okay, I can spend 2 more. Oh, no. A few more now, because I've been given more keys. I was hoping that it would give us some hearts for when we use the Demon Judgment, because obviously we're going to be taking double damage when we use the Demon Judgment. Oh no, I got 2 tonsils. Interesting. We'll take Use Diaper. I don't remember what it does. Probably something to do with flies as well. That tends to be how these things work. Okay. I don't know if it... Okay. Sorry, I've made a mistake there. I was going to say, I don't know if the judgments reset when you leave, but I'm like, I have Holy Mantle that I could take use of. Oh, does Holy Mantle not work with Acid Baby? I guess it's worth having, but I don't like it. Cool. That was probably worth doing, all in all. I doubt we're going to get the final Guppy item, but getting Guppy's Collar is, you know, always nice. Oh, God. Well. In Alistair's lesson today of how not to do a room...
I can see forever.
This is pretty good. Okay, I really don't like this room, because you have to avoid these, but within such a small space, and there's quite a few of them. So... Oh, there's more here. Yeah, not keen on it. Again, they only take you back to the beginning of the floor. It's not the worst thing in the world. But, again, if you could choose between it happening and it not happening, you know what you'd pick, so... Tough room, you just gotta really keep moving here, and hope that your flies finish them off. Okay. Balls of Steel. If I lose another blue heart, I will take Balls of Steel then. It would be a waste to do it right now. This is probably the right way. Yeah, it is. Cool. We'll check what's going on in here. Absolutely nothing. A waste of my time. It lives. Okay. Obviously, as always, get the eyes first. And then just plug away. Thankfully, Mum's Heart, the It Lives fight, apart from the potential ads, aren't too badly affected by Strange Attractor. So it's pretty much just a normal Mum fight. The caves are flooded. That's the worst news I've ever fucking heard. So, basically, the caves are the 3rd and 4th floor. And now we have an alternate form of them called the flooded caves, and it's my least favorite set of floors on the entire game. They're so hard. You'll see. But I'm not glad about this news, to say the least. Okay, I'm thinking we head up first. I think that was not correct. But there are 2... Well, actually, we can only even open one of them. Wow, okay. Okay. We have Guppy, funny enough. There's no way I'm ever getting out of that room without taking damage. But now we have Guppy, this is a win. And it also means that if we are lucky enough to get the opportunity to do the... I'm not going to take that golden chest up there, by the way, even though I have keys now. If we are lucky enough to get the opportunity to go to the Void at the end of the Satan fight, I will take it. I'll give it a go with Guppy. Right. Where are we? Again, like, I could do it, and, you know, I'd probably be able to do it quite easily with Guppy, but don't need to, so I'm not going to. Oh, bit of damage there, but that's okay. We're still under the effects of our EO Wizard, which is really annoying. One of the worst pills, especially when you're trying to actually make progress. Flies. Yeah, no point shooting there. Acid Baby gives you, I'll just use that now, I guess. Acid Baby gives you pill drops. So that's why I'm getting loads of pills. This is a win. It's nice when you get Guppy, even if you get Guppy late. Late Guppy is better than no Guppy, that's what I've always said. Well, always, since exactly right now, the first time I said it. Oh god, I hate these enemies. What's that? Hematemesis. This is probably the most pill-heavy run we've done so far. Again, provided we don't take damage here, I will go in here to check because it's free. Aria Wizard can absolutely do one. Fallen's completely fine. Guppy makes it an absolute walk in the park. Nothing down here. Yeah, full health. Guppy. Pretty good damage, good tier rate. This is the recipe for a win, really. I actually kind of hope we get the Void. It's unlikely that we do, I think, but I hope we do. Okay, so about now? Maybe I was a bit early. I was a smidge early. That's okay. It's not going to be a tricky fight anyway, because the flies are going to absolutely destroy the Satan fight. And the same for when the hooves come down. Yeah. One more. Fantastic. And okay, that's it for the run. Hey, that was pretty good. It's nice to have at least one Satan win under our belt. We've not managed one too recently. I can't remember if we've watched this. Have we watched this little FMV? Yeah, I think we have. So hey, that's Eden done Satan now, which is, as I said, good progress. Progress that needs to be made. Book of Secrets has been unlocked. And yeah, something else on the post-it note. So next time, I think we'll do greed mode. With whom? I don't know. Maybe Cain. Maybe Samson. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this one, please consider leaving a like or subscribing or commenting or, I don't know, sending me a letter by pigeon. I don't know. Thank you for watching. See you next time.